Hey, I'm KevTV, Mr. and welcome to Season 1, Round 2 of the Apollo League. I do apologise, it's been a while since we've actually seen a League Racing highlight video on this channel, but the past couple of days I've had off work, I've been able to edit virtually all of the races I've got to catch up on, so I've just got to commentate on all of them, so maybe for the rest of the year you get a deluge of League Racing highlight videos on this channel, beginning with this race around the Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir. Bahrain, it's a circuit which I'm kind of ambivalent, towards. I kind of neither like it or really hate it. Particularly, it's just a modern F1 circuit. It doesn't really, grind my gears or get my motor running. But if you haven't, remembered from the first race of the season in Australia, I'm driving the Renault, if you never would have guessed, alongside Hickey, one of the co-founders and co-runners of this league. And he's the guy who's perhaps going to be battling for the win or for the podium. Well, I'm just battling to finish a race and, get some points on the board, as I had a mare, opening round in Australia. I crashed a couple of times, didn't make it to the finish. While for the battle for the win, we saw a dramatic turn on the final lap where the Xbox One had an incident, allowing Feely to grab the first ever Apollo League race win, as we're doing a kind of average lap time on our soft tyres round here in Bahrain. I'm going to do much better. In Apollo League, it's 25% races, 2 races per night. So this is raced on at the same night as Australia, where I'm just getting used to the game. I'm still very green to the game at this point that this was recorded, but we've got a decent qualifying on that going on here. Lyric has the fastest out of the session, and we're just about matching him on the soft tyres, but we don't make it into the top 10 on the grid as the Xbox One goes the pole in the wins. Remember him, Apollo League races. It's been a while, hasn't it? But he was a fixture of the first quarter of the season, and he qualified here with my teammate Hickey. Great front row qualifying spot from ahead of Feely. Drastic Devil DLT in the top 5. Great job from the Sauber driver. As we have got CK, I'm not sure he's a minute off the pace. I don't think that's representative of his pace around Bahrain, in case the legend did not set time in the McLaren. As we look at strategy here, again, this is a feature for the first few videos of this season where I was not doing the 1-stop. I wasn't fast enough to remake that work. I'm doing the 2-stop. Get me on those faster tyres to hopefully make up for my lack of pace. As now we're waiting for the 5 lights to go out, and the second round of the first season of Apollo League is now underway. I may have jumped the gun slightly for this race, as we've got to let the manor back by, as you're going for the outside line and the Alonso line into the first corner. As the manor gets into the side of Sir Lane's Mercedes in front, as we're up to 8th place. No, make that 9th, as here comes CRL Physical passes. Now we've got the manor alongside us on the right hand side. You might not see him in his ring mirrors. He's kind of in my blind spot, but we've got to break deep into the right hand and look around the outside of the house just to defend our position to the manor, as we're just about holding on into the S's, though. We get into the back of the Haas, and we've collected Lyric, the unfortunate Lyric, on his opening lap in Bahrain, where he's had 2 separate incidents. Not really his fault, as we rejoin behind Casey Legend, a lagging Casey Legend in the McLaren, but we've got to pit at the end of this lap, not for our drive-through, but to get a new front ring and get some fresh boots on after that collision there. The hit detection in this game I do find a bit weird sometimes, where why am I spinning here? I don't really get it. It's kind of an auto spin, but we do get it slowed down for the pit entrance at the end of the lap, and then on the next lap we do make our drive through penalty. We're going to be a pro at entering the pit lane in Bahrain at the end of this race, so that was a very smooth entrance there the second time around. You saw there as you go on to that 4 now, and Vervin's goal, I think I said that abysmally, he retires, unfortunately. So we're racing up the order to 13th. We could be on for some points, lads, if we keep this up. If people keep crashing, that is. As unfortunately Sam having a bit of a mare at the moment. He pits off his medium tyres on that 5. And then later on in that we see that, hey, everybody's pitting. The front runners are pitting. My teammates leading the race is pitting. So we're still in the middle of nowhere on that 9, as we make our second and final stop of the race to go on to some Superstar tyres. Unfortunately, Colonel Chetok, the Force India driver, he retires, one of the fastest guys in this league, but we make our pit stop on lap 10 now, and it's a smooth stop from the Renault boys, under 3 seconds, but looking at the minimap in the bottom left, we see someone's gone off. And that's the Xbox One, and he's brought out the safety car. We've hit some gold here, as that's the perfect timing for us. As we've got a race on our hands now for the rest of this race. A very short distance, though. As unfortunately, the Williams driver who, lost out on the win in Australia on the final lap. Looks like he's lost out on the win here. As well as going past the site of his demise. It's pouring out for the Williams driver here. But, yeah, very unfortunate opening night to the season for him. Has on lap 11 we see that Sam's pitting onto the super source, DLT pitted onto the super source as well to salvage. I was expecting more drivers to actually do that, but only a couple guys did alongside myself. But now on to lap 12, the end of that trail. We've got a 2-lap sprint to the finish. Are you ready to rumble? I don't think DLT was, as we caught him out there. And now we're making our way across the start-finish line. Got in the slipstream over there. We've got CK as well. But we've got DLT alongside us. Where are we going to go? We've got to back out of it. And here comes Sam now in the Ferrari. Looking down the inside of the manor. As DLT outbrakes himself, unfortunately. And now, coming out of the corner, he's tapped the manor. And now we lose the back end. And boom! There goes DLT. Very unfortunate restart for him. I do feel sorry for him. I do have to apologise for that, as unwittingly took him out of the race. As it looked like on the right hand side there, coming into that slow left-hander, it looked like CIL ElusiveKevTV went into the runoff area a bit early, a couple of laps early for him. But oh no, there he is. It's just lag, and no, goodbye again. See you later. As we get out to Rich Mix for this final lap and a bit, as we've got a soft tyre runner of Lyric in front of some worn tyres. We're on some fresh super soft tyres, which hopefully be making some moves like we've seen in front. I think that's the Salve of CK, and I think that's Sir Lane, also on soft tyres. So if we get past Lyric quickly, who's defending very early for some reason, we're able to maybe could fight for a top 5 here in the end, after running in the middle of nowhere for most of this race. It's unfortunately Case to the edge on the outside. Final corner, he has spun the McLaren driver, and we're down the inside of there. We pulled out the section way too early there. We should be able to get more of a tow there, but we're alongside him, and he's just about ahead of us into the corner, being very kind to each other there. As now on the exit, of course, we get a better run there, and once again we dive out of the section way too early. But we're going to go alongside the Manor driver at the end of this first sector, as there's some lag involved, unfortunately, and that's a big part of it, unfortunately. F1 2016 online. But it's about who's brave into that SS, who keeps in front, and it was the Manor driver. Great defending from him. As we see that my teammate battling, Sam, is having a great last couple of laps to this race, battling for a top 5 now, the Ferrari driver, as to get into the slipstream of the Manor, not close enough to make a move. But as I just sung his praises, unfortunately he's been involved in an instant. Now Sam's dropping back, and now that's going to enable Lyric to have a bit of a slipstream. Look at that, he's already tucked into the toe, so we can't make any advantage we wanted from a toe going into this corner, we're not going to have, as going through the left hand. And now we've got a Sir Lane train, the final couple of laps of this race, into the right hander. Got a great run there, look down the inside, we're braking, we're being brave, we've cut a corner, we got a 3 second time penalty. I don't care, I got past Lyric. As I think that penalty actually got rescinded in the end, I can't actually remember. But look ahead into the final corner, Sam making a move on Sir Lane. Can he make it stick? Yes he can, as he goes into 5th place. And if there was another lap, I might have even got Sir Lane, but we crossed the line in 7th place as Feely wins the race in the Manor. He's won both of the open rounds of the season. Won in Australia, he's won here in Bahrain as well. Ahead of Drastic Devil, the Mercedes. Great race from him. And then my teammate CK, Sam, Sir Lane. I think I got 7th in here. I think that penalty got rescinded. Then Lyric, ElusiveKevTV, and Case Legend rounds out the finishes and the points scores ahead of the unfortunate DLT and the Xbox One. But I hope you enjoyed that race in Bahrain in the sand. We're going to be returning for round 3 of the Power League. Sound watching. I'll see you next time.